Hello YouTube, Bricks Unbound here with a first update for my LEGO Convention Center MOC that I'm working on for my custom LEGO city. In this video we're going to be looking at the exterior details, what I kind of have planned for how I'm going to design that. So basically making a bigger version of this here with a little bit more details on the side. So let's go ahead and zoom out to the full scale version. Okay, yes, so this is like a fourth of it basically. Not even a fourth. I need a lot more of these window pieces. But I do like the curve that these windows have started to make here. And then my detailing for this side wall I thought was nice and unique. You can see there's the construction worker still up there. He's been hard at work over the past few days putting this together since all of his buddies are still working on the Ultra Agents base MOC, which is finally near completion. But back to this, these outside walls are going to be using this design here, which uses a bunch of curved slopes just alternated back and forth there to give it a little bit more interesting design than just having straight walls like this with no details on them at all. So I do like how this is coming along, and if you're interested in how this is built, I just have attached these sideways onto plates so you can just pop them off in 16 by 16 sections here. And you can see one of these 16 by 16 plates takes 56 of these 1 by 4 curved slope pieces and then 32 of the 1 by 2 curved slopes. And it's nice to just build them right in this plate because you can just lay it flat down onto the tabletop and it's nice and sturdy to build onto it, and then you just slap it up onto the wall. And the other advantage of this kind of design that I have found is that the interior walls do not have to be the same color as the exterior. And before, about the only way I would be able to do that would be to build it double thick here, so I would have like, a tan wall or something on the inside and then the gray or whatever color to show for the outside. But now I can just make this row here a different color, and you can't even tell if you look at it from the outside because you can't see any of that wall except maybe what will be by these windows here. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to fill in this gap, or if I'm going to fill in the gap. But I like how that turned out. I like that design. Gives it nice texture, but it still doesn't make it like a super brightly colored building or anything, so it looks fairly accurate to the convention centers that I've seen in photos. However, I have never been to any conventions, so I've never actually seen what a convention center looks like, specifically the interior. So right now, this gray is here just to hold up this wall, so I could see what that looked like and judge the height. It's about 27 or so bricks high, which is pretty much exactly what I needed to fit onto 32 by 32 or 16 by 16 plates and 5 1 by 5 by 6 panels going up for the windows. So that worked pretty well, how nicely it meets up at the top there as far as height goes. I got kind of lucky there. That wasn't really planned, but it works. And this again is completely unfinished. I just stuck whatever plates I had in, so some of these are those 2 by 2 corner plates, which is why they're sticking out there. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this or what color. If you have been to Convention Center, leave down in the comments what color the interior walls and things were if you remember. And the same for any auditorium details that you remember, because I've never been to a Convention Center auditorium. I have been in other auditoriums, of course, so I have a couple ideas of what colors to make that. But if you do have suggestions for colors for the interior of the building, that would be greatly appreciated. Looking down here at the front, if you remember on the mini model, there was just this little cylinder piece here, this little cone, that's going to represent, some artwork or, like a sculpture or something, and then maybe a fountain or some kind of display there, which will go about where my sig fig's standing down here, roughly. Probably won't actually attach the jumper plates. I just have those there to help me remember that I'm going to need to make sure to reserve space for this. In order to do that, it's very possible that this whole thing will shift back a few studs on this plate to give plenty of sidewalk space, because right now there's not a whole lot going on right here. But this will continue out until it's probably around 48 or so studs, which will leave me with 16 to make the entrance doors off to the side somewhere. And that'll about do it for this update. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. And please like this video or dislike it. Just let me know what you're thinking, any improvements that you have. And please subscribe. I look forward to bringing you the next update for this. Hopefully that'll be a little bit of the interior detailing with the auditorium section and the seats in there. Talk to you next time.